The Yankees dropped 2 of 3 games to the Giants this weekend, and they fell to San Francisco 5-4 on Sunday at the stadium. Joining me to talk some Yankees baseball is a contributor to Uptown Sports TV, also a host on That's Baseball Erika, her YouTube channel. It is Erika Garcia. Erika, what's going on?
Nothing much. I'm over here kind of upset with the loss today that just happened a couple ago. But yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, always glad to talk to you. It's a pleasure. You're a big Yankees fan and content creator, and I know why you're a little upset. It's because Carlos Rodon, his outing on Sunday, saw him surrender a 3-run homer after a leadoff error and a walk, leading to that 5-4 loss. So, given his recurring issues with walks and home runs, how concerned should the Yankees and their fans be about his consistency in the rotation?
Well, to start off, walks and errors have been the bane of the Yankees, the 2025 Yankees in general. I have complained until I'm blue in the face. Anytime that they walk a guy or there's an error, somehow that guy comes in and scores. It's like they cannot, I, they can't stop it. But when it comes to Carlos Rodon, it was really two bad pitches today. And it was frustrating because you wanted to see him have a bounce back start, especially having that outing in Detroit. And I mean, his stuff is there. Jung Ho Lee came in hot. He had 3 home runs in this entire series, and he was just all over him. But, it is concerning, and because it feels like he cannot hold his composure when something bad or something goes, not his way. Just look at Detroit when he gave up the 3-run home run after a bad call from the umpire. He just needs to get better at settling in, and obviously the Yankees really do need some reinforcements, which they should be getting soon.
Yeah, hopefully they will be getting that soon and could help, especially with Marcus Stroman going on the DL. We'll get to that in a second. The Yankees offense has been streaky too, Erika, exploding for 8 runs on Saturday. We saw that in that 8-4 win, but struggling in other games, particularly the first and third of this series. What factors are contributing to this inconsistency, and how can the team achieve more reliable production at the plate?
To me, it's just the success around Judge. They obviously had a guy in Jazz Chisholm that was following up Judge, Cody Bellinger, who hasn't been himself outside of the game yesterday. You just have to see that production. You don't got Soto anymore, and I hate to bring up that guy's name, but he either worked a walk, and protected Judge, or he was the offense in a game that maybe Judge didn't have it. So yeah, but right now it looks like Ben Rice is holding it down in the leadoff spot. He looks really good. I think he's like first in exit velo right now, across the majors. And yeah, Goldschmidt looks really good. The production that we're getting from him is lights out compared to, what we've had the past couple of years. But they just strike out too much. The Yankees are very hit and miss. If you notice all these losses, they have almost double digit strikeouts, and they just really need to limit that. I'm sure that the cold weather isn't helping. So 15 games in, I'm not going to panic too much. I want to see them play in warmer weather because it looks like those guys don't want to be in that box for too long.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be either. You know anything about me? I do not like the cold weather, so I understand exactly the players not wanting to be there. I mentioned Marcus Stroman before, Erika, placed on the 15-day IL due to left knee inflammation. How does his absence affect the Yankees' rotation depth, especially considering the ongoing absence of Garrett Cole? We know Clark Smith is coming back, but how do you think Stroman being out is going to affect this Yankees rotation?
Considering that he's really there to eat innings, and he couldn't even do that the other day, where he gave up 5 runs before even getting one out, I don't think that it's going to affect this rotation at all. If anything, it's going to make, I guess, the fan base much happier because they have been talking about how he shouldn't even be on this team, to begin with. But yeah, if it was Stroman of last year where he was able to eat innings, then I would say it is a detrimental loss. But right now, I would rather see any arm in that spot in the rotation. And, I am glad kind of that they don't have to make that decision right now with who's going to be dropped down, Will Warren or Carlos Carrasco. With this injury, it gives these guys extra, starts. So yeah, if this feels like a phantom IL stint, I know that they said he's got a cortisone shot in his left knee, but this still feels just odd and like kind of get you out of the spotlight, reset. Something just feels off about it, but you know,
Yeah.
we'll see.
You wonder if it's a situation where just to get him right. Also, Will Warren, you mentioned, pitched well on Saturday, getting his first major league win. So we'll see how the Yankees rotation shakes out there. Okay, Erica, got to ask you before I let you go about the Yankees this week because they've got 3 games against the Royals at the stadium starting Monday night. Then they head to Tampa Bay for 4 games. What are you going to be keeping your eye on this week with the Bronx Bombers in terms of them bouncing back and trying to improve on their 8-7 record?
Yeah, I want to see Max Fried, how he follows up that performance. I mean, that was ace-like performance. He was the ultimate stopper in the rotation as far as making sure that the Yankees stay in the game and can collect a win. I want to see what Schmidt looks like in his first game back. I'm sure that he's going to be limited on pitches, probably 60 to 70 pitches if I'm guessing. I want to see what that looks like. I want to see that they can limit walks, limit errors, so that that doesn't bite them later on in the game. I want to see that the top of the lineup is having a lot of success right now. The one through 4 guys in this series produced a lot. So I want to see if that continue and just if they can limit the Ks, limit the strikeouts. Just because I'm tired of seeing the Yankees end up 8+ strikeouts a game. It's very frustrating, especially when you have a lineup that is constructed where it's more contact guys now. So yeah, I want to see them just limit that.
Yeah, limit the strikeouts, get the ball in play, and also I know what you want to see, the weather to warm up a little bit too. That would be nice for the Yankees. That is Erika Garcia. Check her out on Uptown Sports TV. Also the That's Baseball Erika YouTube channel. Go subscribe to that as well. Erika, pleasure to connect for the first time on here. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Hopefully we speak again soon.
We will for sure. Thank you.